Hello everybody, welcome back to more Enter the Gungeon. What are we doing today? We are doing a Metroid challenge. Whoop. We're gonna, okay, maybe I should have explained what we're doing exactly, like what I got before we even started thing. I mean, it's just, I think there's only two items that are really related to Metroid. And that's, you know, the heroin and the roll bombs. They do have a synergy together. I mean, you could maybe argue that something like Spaceship Friend or something could count, but alas, I did not give it to myself, but I did give myself a couple pieces of the Gun Knight set. Because I want to keep my helmet, for one. Two, like, because it seems a little Samusy. Two, it just seems like, you know, there's not quite enough there otherwise to really, like, warrant a whole run's worth of items. So I think that having a couple, you know, two pieces of armor per floor justifies it. What is the synergy between roll bombs and the heroin? It seems really good. What's in there? Not allowed. Not allowed. Maybe I don't know. What else could we do? We could speed run. That's something I want to get back into. Something I probably do. I'm thinking maybe even like, I've been kind of thinking that I might stop doing challenges like on a regular basis. Like I know that this would be the first time I would do it in the, you know, every 3 episodes kind of section, but I think that maybe instead of that, we could do a speed run attempt every couple of episodes. Like, it's something I dabbled with a long time ago to, you know, mixed opinions. Some people aren't interested in the, you know, you go fast. Ooh, you're gonna make more mistakes. Like, yeah. But I think that might be something I'd want to dabble in, because there are people who speed run this game. And there's people who, like, because there's different, you know, different categories and stuff like that. And one of the categories is speedrun with all the characters in a row. It'd be interesting. Maybe we could work our way up to that at someday. Do that for some kind of special milestone of some sort or whatever. Just, oh, I actually didn't want to do that, but it doesn't. You know, it doesn't really matter, because we don't care about any of the chests anyways. In fact, like, all of these challenge runs where I'm not allowed to pick up stuff, I should just really, technically, not have to go look at the chest, because we're not going to pick up anything in there. I'm going to have the timing. Oh, just as I say that, I mess up. I'm going to have the timing of this weapon down so good. Ah, ha, ha! Every time. Hookshot. That's a Zelda, right? That's the same thing. Both Nintendos. I sound like a grandma. Those are both Nintendos, right, sweetie? Yes, grandma. Those are both Nintendos. That's like, that's getting it way too accurate for, you know. Because, yes, they are both Nintendos. That's actually, it's too factual to be a normal grandmother. At least, you know, there's some cool ones that do know. What does your grandmother know about video games? Please comment down below. I used to never do that, but then I started Couch Couple, my other channel. If you don't know about it, here's my shameless plug for my own other channel. It's where I play my Nintendo games and stuff with my girlfriend. We've been doing it's not even just Nintendo games, but stuff. But we've been doing those videos, and she likes to do the comment down below if you blank, and it's now stuck in my head. But I am genuinely curious, like, what is it? Because I did a couple questions a little bit ago, and you guys actually answered, like, en masse. What is your? I'm gonna broaden the question to, what is your family experience like with video games? Because I actually have an interesting family when it comes to video games. Huh. My dad actually plays a lot, well, relatively a lot, especially like League of Legends. My sister used to play a whole bunch of like Diablo and stuff. We used to all play it together. So I actually have a pretty active game family, relative to what most people would expect. And I'm curious to see like how abnormal that is, because I've been told it's abnormal. But it really shouldn't be. I don't think it should. Why is it so abnormal? Yes. Let's get some roll bomb action. The problem here is our gun is so good, we're never gonna have a chance to use our roll bombs. All right. Even though it's a waste, whenever I see this, I have to accept the challenge. I don't have enough. Oh man, I shouldn't do it though. It costs money for something that I know I won't be able to use, because I gave myself everything that I'm allowed to use. The only thing is, you know what? If a gun knight piece shows up, it like actually drops. I only gave myself 2 out of the 4. If one shows up, I'm gonna pick it up. Just because the odds of that are so, I mean, they're better now, because the odds do increase based off of how many you got. You know what? We'll do that. I'll allow myself to pick up any extra gun knight I say, and then I look up at my health pool. God, we'll one-shot everything until the forge. The thing is, it is a one-shot, but it does have kind of a decently large charge time. But yeah, I think I'll probably, with your approval, or, I just want to hear what you guys think about the speedrun thing. But I think that, because here's the thing, like, I do like the challenges, and I will probably still do them from time to time. I just won't do them scripted like every 3 episodes, just whenever a really, really good challenge comes up or something. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. But yeah, I want to know what you think about this. Whoop, trying to do some speedrun episodes again. It's been a long time. Like, I did like pretty decently well with my speedrunning before. Like I really, really did. Yeah. And that was a long time ago. I've gotten a may not seem like it on some episodes, but I've gotten a lot better. Nope. Every time I talk about, like, without fail, every time I talk about how I'm doing decently, or like, oh, I've gotten so much better, I immediately just do something stupid. Why is that? What is some mental thing? Gotta self-sabotage. Can't make myself look good. That'd be bad. We're gonna basically be speedrunning this anyways, just because. Whoa. We got a really good gun. Like, I was happy to see this challenge because this is one of the more satisfying guns to get for me, because you get it and you really, like, it's pretty ammo efficient. It does really decent damage. It's just so nice for room clear. Is it like the strongest room clear or strongest boss killer? No. But it's like a pretty nice mix of the two. Ah, very funny. That always happens when I consider this boss to be the easiest boss in the game, but I take the damage on it anyways. Pretty crazy. But then I can go through some really strange segments of time where I'm like a god for dodging. Just all comes down to how much attention I'm paying. And it's actually inverse of what you probably think. The less attention I pay to myself, and I think that this is not an abnormal thing. The less attention I pay, like basically the more in the zone of the game I am, the better I do. But it's like, as soon as I start to think about how to approach a situation in Gungeon, like if I take the time to think about how to dodge something, then usually does not go well. I want to open these up just because I'm curious. Okay, we'll go in there. It's probably, nope, never mind, that's over here. I was gonna say it was the, oh my god, I gotta prove my strength. I don't care if it literally means I get nothing. It's a waste, but. Oh, shoot. Wait, how do you do this one? How do you get it all the way over there? I thought it was like this. Ah! Nope. All right. I got a nice brown chest with a crossbow. Can Metroid use crossbow? I really like the Metroid games. I played the first, played and completed the first Metroid on my channel a long time ago. It was actually one of the series I put the most time into by a lot. Like oh, those were the days when I had free time. I put together like a special thing on the side to chart progress, and I actually, I played the game before in my life, but I played it. God, why did I waste my time? I played it, the entire thing a couple days prior to starting, just to kind of like refresh myself. I don't have time for that anymore. That's but yeah, it's actually was a very fun series to do. Way back. Ooh. It was the original Metroid, not Super Metroid. It's a really good game series. I love Metroidvanias. Fun word. Come on, I want to use my roll bombs more successfully. It's just, like I said though, our gun is just so good. Why would we use the roll bombs? We could the only thing I can think, the only practical use I can see for them right here is like when somebody's about to spawn. Like right here, we can try to, yeah, see, we couldn't even get up there in time. Whoop. I could have done it there, but that worked. Interesting. Was it effective? No. Like, there's all these gimmicky things that you can do where you just have to be like pretty practiced at doing them. Otherwise, it really is just like not worth your time. You're probably like gonna spend too much brain power. See, like that was okay. That was fairly effective. But yeah, there's a lot of times where it's just, you might as well not be doing it because you have to like go out of your way to think about it. And the hook shot again. What a world. Look at all this armor. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right. Like I said, we're almost speed running this run. Like considering we're doing a full clear, we're doing really well. Because chamber 3 in 15 minutes. It's not unheard of. Is this Door Lord? No. And the reason I just went in here as soon as we found it is because why would we waste our time? I mean, we'll go and clear the floor, but we don't need to. We're not gonna get anything extra. Ah! I hate that phase. I really do. I'm not gonna get anything extra that we can use. I should have said. I used my blank there before to try to make it so I didn't have to worry about it. I'm definitely noticing. Ah! Oh no, one of my million shields. Ah, dang, we gotta do an entire full shot for all of these? Noticing the gun become slightly obsolete. Slightly. Ah! This is really bad. Might as well. But the Mind Flayer is, you know, he's a boss that I still, to this day, have not gotten used to, clearly. Oh my god! It's not a great gun for this fight. You gotta be kidding me. Just because of, mostly because of this phase. You gotta charge up the whole time. Oh my. Oh, we got screwed over so bad on that fight. Probably my worst Mind Flayer ever, including the first time I ever fought him. That's absurd. Yeah, it's a fight that, like, I don't know, since it's newer, there's still part of it that's trips me up. Oh man, stupid frog. All right, some of these are completely my fault, and some of them just seem like I couldn't have predicted that to roll that way. Ooh, might as well pick that up. Hopefully we stop taking such horrible, horrible damage, though. Oh, no. I think we're going to really start to have some troubles next floor, though. Oh, man. When we get to the point where this no longer one-shots, that's when we're going to really have a rough time. Have we found the shop yet? Let's go buy a blank. Why not? I'm curious. Sue me. I gotta know. Not worth it. Not worth the time. Also, not worth the money, because we basically paid. Yeah, we paid the money to get the blank. Is sort of just all that, you know. All in all, that's exactly just all that happened. And the thing is, we don't need the blank. I just wanted it for the secret room. Secret room had nothing. Alas, if we could, you know, pick up red health, that would mean something, but we can't. Ah! Trying to be cool. Let's just blow it up. And we already found a secret room. We're out of here. Here lies 6 shields right in this. Is that money underneath the floor? It's like a little remote bomb or something. But God, that was a disaster. But here's the thing. We kind of stacked in the shield department. In fact, we probably got too much. But by the time we make it to bullet hell, it's really not going to be that stacked anymore, because health can only take you so far in bullet hell to an extent. If you have enough health, you can really just War of Attrition it and be totally fine. No! Oh, shoot. Oh, he did it! Oh. Why do they even have that phase in there? Is it just to be funny? Because it kind of works. Whee! Whee! Thanks, roll bombs. Make me not have to waste my darn near infinite ammo. Still, it's fun. Ah, that was on track to be neat. Oh wow, yeah. I found my my use for roll bombs. Little chasing fellas. No. Confirmed. I'm glad we finally got that out of the way too. Now we truly have. Wait, we don't have what's the gun we're missing? Do I need to look it up, or is it? You know what? It's probably the Mod the Gungeon gun. Is it not? It is. Ha! Okay. Somebody was telling me that they were trying to tell me that this was like a normal gun in the game. It's not. This is the Enter the Gungeon test gun. It shoots every bullet randomly, but we're not gonna mess with that. You know what? Maybe that's a challenge for another day. So we truly do have everything in the game. I thought we did too. I was just so confused last time when I saw that there was that empty spot, but that makes a lot of sense. So, reload stone. Don't think I can justify it, but it is very good. Whoop. Just hang out, get everybody from here. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to the time where I don't one-shot. It really, really makes a difference with this gun. It makes all the difference. When you have a really slow weapon, it changes, like, the time to kill is so long. The reason this gun is good right now is because it takes a long time to charge up, but the one shot does kill it. If you have to charge up, you have to, and do 2 shots, you have to double the amount of time, like, because it's already, it's like only, ooh, I don't know, don't know how to talk without going, ooh. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, your recovery time is slow with this gun. Like, say you need to shoot, I don't know, you shoot the same enemy twice, it takes 2 times as long, which for this gun is a lot. Where maybe the gun does 10 damage and they have 11 health. A gun that does 2 damage, you know, rapidly instead of 10 damage in a big burst. You know, in the situation, unless the enemy has 10 or 20 health, like this is just an example, I don't know the numbers. Let's say if it does 10 damage but takes 2 seconds, you know, unless it has 10 or 20 health, it's kind of, it's unoptimal. But that being said, it's a really good gun. And I'm not hating on it or anything. But there are situations where it's not optimal, for sure, to have a slow gun. And it's kind of slow. You kidding me? That really actually, that one shocked me. I didn't think that I was close enough. Eat it, bomb. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So I'm thinking that's going to be Wallmonger. Of all the bosses to fight now, I think it's a totally fine boss. Apparently, like, I suck at fighting patterned enemies right now, though. So we'll see how Wallmonger goes. Maybe I can just, you know, get smart. I'm curious. Big Iron! We already found the secret room and it was just 1 red heart. Hopefully we don't have to use red hearts, but if we do, we got a couple sitting around. There's the shop. Whoop. It kind of worked there. Can you steal my roll bombs? Well, world may never know. I did say. We'll see. I don't think I'll get enough for it. All right, Wallmonger, right? Wallmonger. I could try to use my roll bomb. Wow, why is this? This is messing with my eyes today. I'd love to use my roll bombs effectively, but I don't know that it's a safe boss to try it on. It's just like not worth the time it takes. It's nice because it stops the bullets, yes. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's one of those things that I was just saying. Like, there's the things that are worth, gimmicks that are worth the time, and there's gimmicks that aren't. It's like, yes, we could increase our DPS by like 0.5 per second, but at the expense of like our safety. Barrel of fish, that's a Samus, right? Alright. No gun knight. Well, should we go pick up the shield? I feel greedy for allowing myself to pick up the shield, even. But I will. Like, I mean, I was gonna pick up the gun knight, which only would be 2 shields at this point. And I wouldn't let myself become the gun knight because we become him before. I don't know. I want to be able to get him naturally and have it be exciting. If we just do Mod the Gungeon. That was a blank, not a shield. Hallelujah. That was almost a hit. Ah! Why am I having so much trouble with the hammer? I'm trying to not dodge roll as much. Maybe that's like screwing me over. Oh, what? Did he take 2 hits? I think he did. Oh, oh! Okay. 27 minutes. How's that for a time? It's not speedrun level, but oh god, that played with my head. That was dang good! Yeah! Don't don't just walk into the enemy, you stupid ding dong. I don't trust that guy. Oh, this is like the weird Galaga style room. I think that's what it's a reference to, right? It's gotta be, right? Which one am I thinking of? I'm tempted to go do, you know what? I'm really tempted. I'm gonna go do the Marine's Past instead. But I'm gonna give myself the stuff. That sounds fun. We've been going to bullet hell all the time, and I know that I'm not alone. In, you know, like not wanting to go there all the time, because I get a lot of comments of people who say they really don't like bullet hell, like in its current form. And I totally get it. It's just kind of a slog. And also the Marine's Pass, but the reason I suggest the Marine's Pass is because it's got like the alien. I know it's, you know, something else, but I think that actually kind of makes sense, don't you think? Like the same way that I went to do the Bullets Past for the Legend of Zelda challenge. I think that it sort of makes sense. And not just because I don't want to go to bullet hell. That's what I'm gonna do. Sounds like fun. I also like that past a lot because the boss is whoop whoop whoop. The boss is interesting. It's really such a shame. Like I've said this before, and I hope that they do something like this, because the pasts are so cool. They're so cool, but then you feel like you don't go to do them after you beat them, really, because, I mean, I don't, because I feel like, oh, it's not the true victory path. Hey-oh. Oh, you didn't pick it up. Come on. Boom. But it's not the true victory path, so if you take it, you're a sissy. You're a wimp for not doing the real challenge, which is bullet hell. But the pasts are so much more interesting. Like, there's so much more interesting. I wish what they would do, and maybe they will, would be like modify them. Like, after you beat the pass the first time, you can go back and it becomes like a more challenging version, and it becomes, you know, it's supposed to be roughly as challenging as the Lich fight. I think that would be really cool, personally. Like, and they don't even need to be changed that much. Just like modified so that they're really challenging, but you're allowed to use. It could be done, but you're allowed to use the items you picked up throughout the run. I'm sure it could be done elegantly. I trust the Gungeon devs. I mean, that idea is free. That idea is on the house. If they want to do it, I would love it. Because I think that the pasts are so good. And, like, Bullet Hell is kind of cool. It's a cool idea, cool design. They should either make Bullet Hell a little bit more satisfying. Like, less of a slog, more of a, like, focused challenge. Like, I don't know. I don't like how the floor gets so big. And it's just kind of like a, you know, get to the end before your ammo runs out. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a sucky time. But you can't know which way the correct way is. So it's kind of just, it's like an RNG war of attrition with your ammo, in a way. And it's just not that satisfying. The Lich fight is good, if not a little clunky, but it is good. Just minus the way that a couple of his moves work together, it's good. But the whole floor up to the boss is just like, kind of. Every time I go there, I'm wishing it's over. But that being said, I'm sure it could be changed. Like, just it should just be a little bit shorter, but a little bit more challenging. Maybe a little bit more challenging. Okay, let's go get that bullet. Otherwise, I will forget. Thank you. But more so than anything else, what I said was true. That I just really like the pasts, and I wish that, you know, there was more of a reason to do them. It just doesn't feel like there's that much of a reason to do them, unfortunately, after the first time. Because you run, or at the very least, like, and I wouldn't do this, but, like, give people the option to do their past and then go do Bullet Hell, or vice versa. I don't know. Oops. I dodged on accident. Like, that was actually, I mispressed a button there. I dodged to the left there. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Not with our current setup. 3 hits to get him. See, this is probably one of the, 2, never mind. Probably one of those situations where we just have a non-optimal gun, like, against those guys. There's got to be, like, an easier way to explain that. Or, like, maybe even a term that, you know, exactly describes it. If you know, please don't hesitate to tell me. I'd love to know if there's a term that, like, perfectly encapsulates it, like maybe some kind of math term or like a, uh-oh. That's not fun. See, what the hell? Like, there's a couple times where we don't have blanks on this fight. So we are forced to just take damage in certain areas. It's silly. Like, we're gonna leave with having max shields. Not that it even matters. But that one. See, that one was on me. That was all on me. Still. Some of the Lich moves and some of the Dragon moves don't play well together. Like, I feel like the segments should be a little bit more separate. Just slightly. There needs to be like a little bit more cooldown time in between some of them moves. Or just certain ones, not even all of them. See, this is a good example of the gun not being great at pure DPS. Like, the damage per second isn't awesome. It's got that spike damage. I guess maybe that's the term I'm looking for, is just spike damage versus constant damage. Yeah, that's a 3-phase. 3-phase usually is not a great gun for damage per second. 2-phase is a good gun. 1-phase is a godly gun. Baba! I'm really excited to go to the pass, and I will give myself, because you can do that. I know it'll make it really easy, probably, but still, it just sounds like more fun, because I actually really like the design of the Marine's past boss. Don't grab me. Also, it's been a while. Time to shoot myself in the face and go to the pass. Nope. Alright, I grabbed the bullet, right? Right. And down again. I've got to go towards the lab. I can't run away this time. Oop. You know, there we go. Ta-da! I don't need any of the other gun knight things. Alright, man. Bring it on! Space pirate! See, like, this seems like something that could be in... Oh, man, this fight is a lot easier. Oh, okay, so that stuff is poison. I don't care, though, because this fight is cool. It's, like, actually cool. Ah! Alright. Because it's got, yeah, and it's got the minion phase. I could see them, like, taking this and making it lich-worthy, you know? I could totally see that happen. Like, this phase is, you know, modified a little bit. It's, you know, it's cool. It's neat. Oh, gotta watch out for that poison stuff. See, even this phase is neat. This phase is like something the Lich does do. I think that it could totally be done, and I would love it. Roll bomb. I want to try to get him with the roll bomb. Ah, yeah. Oh wait, what? Okay. All right. Well, that was it was easier than I thought it would be. I didn't realize it would be so absurdly easy. Still. We beat Mother Brain? You really saved the day. We're all still alive because of you. Well, except that guy on the hallway. He definitely died. I didn't think you'd have it in you. Ah, boy, I was wrong. Ah, think of what would have happened if you hadn't contained them here. You're a hero. Yeah. We did it. We entered the Gungeon. We left the Gungeon. Killed the past. See, and that's the thing, is you killed the past, the Gungeon still remains. It's even telling you, yeah, you killed the past, but you didn't do the real thing. You didn't do the whole thing. And that's just kind of, to me, that leaves me slightly unsatisfied when I feel like it doesn't need to be that way. Why didn't I have on the regular armor? It's because I have it. Well, anyways, that is going to do it for today. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Be sure to let me know what you think about the speed running every once in a while idea. And always, of course, still leave good challenge ideas, because if there's a really cool one, I will do it. But other than that, I think we're going to shift away from doing such scheduled challenges like every 3 episodes or every 2. Like, I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to do challenges when cool challenges come up. Thank you, everybody, for watching, though. Thank you. See you next time.